Think you're in control of your attention? Think again. Ever wonder why you can't stop scrolling even when you know you should be doing something else? It's not you failing to focus. It's your brain doing exactly what it's designed to do. Let's try a quick experiment. Put your phone down right now. Set a timer for 60 seconds and just wait. How does it feel? That slight discomfort, that itch to pick it up and check for notifications, that's your brain craving its next hit of distraction. Feels familiar, doesn't it? That's because we're all wired for distraction. It's not a personal failing, it's biology. Your brain is like a slot machine, always waiting for the next hit of novelty. And in our modern world, that slot machine is constantly being pulled. But why are we so susceptible to these distractions? It all comes down to a little chemical called dopamine. You've probably heard of it. It's often called the feel-good neurotransmitter. But it's more accurate to call it the want-more chemical. Dopamine doesn't just make you feel good, it makes you want to keep feeling good. Every time you check your phone and see a new notification, your brain gets a tiny squirt of dopamine. It's a micro-reward, but it's enough to keep you coming back for more. And here's the kicker. It's not even the reward itself that's addictive. It's the anticipation of the reward. That's why social media is so captivating. You never know what you're going to get when you open the app. Maybe it's a funny meme, a like on your latest post, or a message from a friend. This unpredictability is what psychologists call variable reinforcement, and it's incredibly powerful. Think about it like this. If you knew exactly what you'd see every time you opened Instagram, would you check it as often? Probably not. It's the possibility of something new and exciting that keeps you coming back. But it's not just social media. This mechanism is at play in all sorts of everyday situations. That email notification? Your brain sees it as a potential reward. The urge to check your phone during a boring meeting? That's your brain seeking novelty. Even procrastination, putting off important work to do something more immediately gratifying, is your brain choosing the quick dopamine hit over long-term satisfaction. And here's the really sneaky part. Tech companies know all about this. They're not just passively benefiting from our brain chemistry, they're actively exploiting it. Those red notification dots, designed to be irresistible, infinite scrolling, it removes the natural stopping point, keeping you engaged for longer. Even the pull to refresh gesture mimics a slot machine lever, tapping into that gambling-like anticipation. It's no accident that we find ourselves constantly distracted. Our devices and apps are engineered to capture and hold our attention. They're not just tools, they're attention traps. But before you start feeling guilty about your distraction habit, remember, this isn't a moral failing. You're not weak for struggling to focus in a world designed to fragment your attention. Your brain is doing exactly what millions of years of evolution have primed it to do. Seek out novelty and potential rewards. Understanding this mechanism is the first step to regaining control. Once you realize that your urge to check your phone is not a personal weakness, but a biological drive being exploited by technology, you can start to approach it differently. So, what can you do about it? Well, that's where things get interesting. You can't change your brain's wiring overnight, but you can start to work with it rather than against it. It's about creating an environment where focus is easier and distractions are less tempting. For instance, try turning off notifications for non-essential apps. Each notification is like a little tap on your shoulder, pulling you out of whatever you're doing. By reducing these interruptions, you're giving your brain fewer chances to seek that dopamine hit. Another strategy is to create designated times for checking emails and social media. Instead of responding to every ping as it comes in, batch these tasks together. This way, you're satisfying your brain's craving for novelty, but on your own terms. Physical changes can make a big difference too. Try keeping your phone in another room when you need to focus. Out of sight, out of mind. It's a cliché, but it works. The further away your distractions are, the more effort it takes to indulge in them, and the less likely you are to give in. But perhaps the most powerful tool is mindfulness. Start paying attention to your urges to check your phone or switch tasks. Don't judge yourself for having these urges. Remember, it's just your brain doing its thing. Instead, observe them with curiosity. What triggered the urge? How does it feel in your body? Often, just being aware of the impulse can reduce its power over you. It's also worth considering the role of boredom in all of this. We've become so accustomed to constant stimulation that we often reach for our phones at the first sign of boredom. But boredom isn't the enemy. In fact, it can be the birthplace of creativity and deep thinking. Next time you feel the urge to fill a quiet moment with scrolling, try sitting with the boredom instead. You might be surprised at where your mind wanders. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate all distractions. That's not realistic, and it's not even desirable. Distractions can be fun, informative, and sometimes necessary. The aim is to regain control, to choose when and how you engage with the endless stream of information and entertainment at your fingertips. It's about finding a balance that works for you. Maybe that means using apps that block distracting websites during work hours. Or it could be as simple as leaving your phone in another room during meals with family and friends. The key is to be intentional about your attention rather than letting it be pulled in 1,000 different directions. As we wrap up, I want you to remember one crucial thing. Distraction isn't weakness, it's wiring. You're not failing when you struggle to focus. You're experiencing the natural tendencies of a human brain in a hyper-connected world. Be kind to yourself as you navigate this landscape. But here's the exciting part. While you can't change your brain's basic wiring, you can absolutely learn to work with it. You can create habits and environments that support focus rather than undermine it. You can train your attention like a muscle, gradually increasing your ability to resist distractions and stay on task. So, are you ready to take back control of your attention? In the next video, we'll dive deeper into practical strategies for breaking the distraction loop. We'll explore techniques backed by neuroscience and psychology that can help you harness your brain's natural tendencies for better focus and productivity. Until then, try to notice your distraction patterns. When do you reach for your phone? What triggers the urge to check social media? Just observing these habits, without judgment, can be a powerful first step towards change. Remember, your attention is one of your most valuable resources. It's time to stop giving it away so freely. Are you up for the challenge of reclaiming it? Stay tuned, and let's find out together how to hack our easily distracted brains.